Yep.
You got a tone to your voice.
Yeah, I was offered a TV show. I said no. I'm very Glenn Robbins these days. I say no to a lot of things. Now let me explain.
You don't know that I say no.
Oh, I think you do.
Yeah, but you don't know that. I don't tend to talk about. I don't.
Can you come and mow my lawn tomorrow? No. He said no. There you go.
Okay.
No, you don't talk about it.
I wouldn't mind. I don't think it's healthy to. I don't think it's appropriate to talk about it.
About things that you've been offered?
No.
Anyway, so I'm exaggerating because they're filming this show called Dog Park in my suburb.
Oh, now you're being interesting.
Yeah, a dog park. So, guess what it's an ABC show. Guess what it's about?
It's about the people who gather at parks and all the stories that happen between the
It's a drama comedy, I think. It's
scripted.
Scripted.
It's not reality.
It's not like Muster Dogs or something. It's not reality. It's a yeah. And they put that thing in your letterbox. They wanted to film at my house
because you know what's happened is that some people have got together with their dogs, and then someone's gone, "Oh, there's a TV show in there."
Yeah,
oh, right.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
Well, hey! You don't know.
No, I do know.
Okay, well, so. They put a thing in our letterbox. Can we film at your house? And I'm like, no.
What?
Way. Yeah, this happened to me before. You've seen my house. It's very old. People like it though. The slap. I got offered to. They wanted to film the slap. Yeah, I've talked about it before.
They wanted to film the slap in your house.
Yeah, in my house. And I said,
what was it going to be? The slap house?
No, it was the rented house, which offended my wife. It was the guy that slapped the kid. It was his house.
So why did it offend her?
Because she goes, why did they think our house looked like it was rented? Because the guy goes to me, we were thinking of your house as a rented one. You know, there's stuff on the porch and all that.
No, you should. No, you see, if you want to film someone's house, you've got to tell them it's a great looking house.
The greatest house.
Yeah.
And I talked about it. Must have been on this podcast on the radio, and a guy said, I okayed them to film in my house, and I just watched two actors having sex on my kitchen bench. He goes, I got to make the kids sandwiches on that tomorrow. Like, you know. Anyway, so I said no to Dog Park. No, but they're still filming in my area. The one around the corner said yes, right?
So they're Dog Park, the drama, or whatever
drama
it is.
comedy, yeah.
Drama comedy, yeah. Slice of life.
Anyway,
yeah.
I'm sitting on the front porch,
yep,
and they film me outside my house, and then the guy with his dog is walking past my house, and
being filmed.
Well, they're setting up to film, and they're rehearsing, and the director goes, "Hey, Dave, do you want to be in the shot?"
Yes.
And I said, no. I said, I can't be in the shot. I said, I can't be in the shot. I'll pull focus. I'm famous.
Yeah, big star.
I said, I was in the Nugget, you guys, to the whole crew. Yeah. I was in the Nugget, all right?
I said, Spicks and Specks. You know, I think it's a game show.
Because some of the younger crew thought I was just some grumpy old fucker. Yeah. But the older guys were all laughing because they know me, apparently. Yeah. I knew some of them look familiar because, you know, when you see a crew, you go, oh, that guy used to work at the ABC. That guy's Channel 9. Yeah. Anyway, so I went inside and they filmed, and then they knock on the door, and there was the director, Matt, who's a lovely guy. And he said, oh, thanks for that. He goes, you should come down and have lunch with us. Have lunch, because they got, and you know, the catering's always good. Come and have lunch with us. I said, I don't want to, you know, it's a bit
weird.
Well, he goes, we've already had one celebrity drop by unannounced and have lunch.
Who was it?
Have a guess. One guess.
Red Simons.
Yes, you. How'd you know that?
He's still doing that.
He's still doing it. He said we've already had Red come over. Well, Red lives near me now, so.
Well, because Red, we were filming up in Middlebourne in your area, and Red has this trick where he works it out and he goes, I'll get a free lunch out of it.
Yeah.
And I know his trick, and his trick is to sidle up to someone that he's not, and then get in line and sit with them.
Yeah.
And go, oh, this looks all right. And I'm going, he sidled up to me and go, no, don't attach to me, mate. This is on you. So what I did, I let him go in front of me. He went and sat down. I went and sat somewhere else. You know, because you can't. I think
amongst
it's a
the
bad
crew,
look.
People would go, oh, that's Red. He must be doing something on the show. You know, so that's what some people would be thinking.
Yeah.
He must be here for some reason.
Yeah.
But he's just there for the free lunch.
And it's purely the free lunch.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it. I'm like, no, I'll be right.
It's just a bad look. If you were there, I mean, what's the name of that show with Josh?
Oh, yeah, you did it for Please Like Me.
Yeah, but yeah. They were filming down at the beach, and I did intentionally walk up the stairs into the Lifesaving Club and go, oh, what's happening here? Yeah. And look who it is. Oh, hello. And then I met a few people that I wanted to meet. and had a bit of a chat, and it was good. But I always maintain if you are an actor or whatever, you can cross you've got a green card to get across the enemy lines and step inside because you always know someone.
You do tend to know someone.
Yeah, and then what you do, like me, you step on set and drop a bit of lingo.
Oh, you got the gaffer over there, the gaffer boy.
Yeah. And,
get that block. I don't know.
What sort of lens you running on that little baby? I do on a tracking shot after lunch.
That's it.
Aerials. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did that. Yeah.
All right, starting in 5.
Yeah.
Back on set, guys.
So you didn't go. You didn't get a free lunch, but did you know? But you, of all people, you get excited around food, as I do.
Yeah.
I would have thought that you would have gone probably for the dessert of nothing else.
Yeah. God, look. And I know there's some people in there that I actually know, but I haven't. Celia Piccola's in it. And I know Celia because she's a comic, but I haven't seen her at all.
Yeah, well, you'd want to see
So if I saw her...
Yeah.
And she said, Dave, because she knows I live around there, because she's done my primary school comedy gig before. But anyway, look, good luck to Dog Park. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
good luck.
Yeah, I'm worried for it. And the Logie goes too. I'm not hearing Dog Park.
You're not hearing? No. See, I want to do one called, I think cats don't get enough of a look in. I want to do cat people. I'm doing...
Well, that's good.
Just me in a house with my cats. But we never go outside to talk to other cat people, so... I think it's... at least dogs get you outside, cats.
Yeah.
So just be me in a house with my cat, and then I ring you up, and then we cross to you with your cat, and I go, how's the cat going? You're like, yeah, pretty good. It's not a great show.
Well, look, there's the reason it's a good show, because it's not a great show.
It's not a great show.
You've got to dig deep to find out what the real stories
What's your cat been doing, Glenn? It slept for 10 hours. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're only 2 minutes into the opening episode. We've got nothing.
Kitty Flanagan should be in that.
Oh, yeah, no.
How many cats has she got?
No, she got 1 cat and 2 dogs. And her cat's great.
Yeah. What's the cat's name?
Sarge.
Sarge brought in a mouse when I was there.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's the story.
Kitty Flanagan will be listening to this and goes, this is an X-Fisk, cat people. And she's going to... You know what? She can have that idea.
She can have it.
Have it.
Yep.
Kitty, it's yours.
How many cats have you had in your lifetime?
Oh, 4 or 4, maybe.
You don't really like to count, but they
there was Schnoodle.
What have they got about like
there was Amelie.
6-year turnaround?
Yeah, there was... Oh, Schnoodle lasted at least 15 years. Amelie lasted 19. Yeah. And then we got 2 at the moment, Zuzzy and Winnie. So that's 4 cats. And then Susie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Mum always reminds me of when Susie got run over. Me and Mum sat by and cried. Thanks for that. Thanks for the memories.
Oh, yeah, but that's... I mean, when Ginger... What was her name? Marmalade. Oh, something like that. It was a ginger cat, so it must have been... Yeah, I found him dead under the tree on the front lawn.
Yeah.
I cried.
Yeah, you cry.
I think it's important. That's good.
I remember when Schnoodle died, I was filming that show Headliners, which you co-created with Marty Shigol.
Yes.
I was the new host.
The new host? I must have moved on.
No, you weren't around. We occasionally got a phone call from you. You sound like you were on a yacht. Glenn Robbins here. How's it going? It's all right, Glenn. We're making your show. It's going well. Have to go. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. That was a good show on Foxtel. And I remember I was walking around the Fox Studios where they have the comedy store, the Sydney Comedy Store, and the vet rang me and said,
oh, yeah. I remember you cried.
Your cat died.
Yeah.
And he said, and the cat, before it died, let out a cry, like its last breath.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they say that happens with animals. They let out a bit
of
a
I've
cry.
Witnessed that, and it's not. Oh. Yeah. Would you ever think about having one of them stuffed and mounted?
We talked about that.
Did we?
No, Kieran talked about it. Sorry, not me and you, me and my partner. I said it's too creepy.
Oh,
but you know who does it? Scott Cam. He's got his old Bluey on the top of the stairs, stuffed. So, and I said, "What's the new dog thing?" He goes, "Oh, the new dog's frightened of it." Yeah, because he's like, "What's going to happen to me? They're going to be up the top of the stairs stuffed one day."
Well, I think we all know what's going to happen to Scotty Cam too. Probably he's going to get stuffed and mounted and probably left at Channel 9 somewhere.
Well, there'll be Jamie Jury, Scott Cam. Play the music.
Welcome to Somehow Related Now. Please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Anyway, here we are, somehow related. And you've got to listen to somehow unrelated. Exciting today, we're recording with Dave Thornton.
Oh, yes.
One of the kings.
And what we're doing is we've been prepping. I've been watching you prep. Because I come up with this idea for games. And I've been putting my
You're a games quiz.
Yeah, I'm a games guy. I've been doing it for years. And you're having one of your first games.
Oh, it's tough, though. It's tough because...
Yeah, I know, it's tough.
Your games are sort of deep and insightful. Mine are just stupid.
No, but what you do, you take something insightful and make it stupid.
Anyway, there's a click in a link in the click. What is it? There's a link in the show notes
to click on.
Yeah, nearly.com.au. You can sign up or you subscribe via Apple Podcasts. Get involved. It's extra content and it supports the podcast.
I was thinking only about this yesterday. There are everywhere you go. I went to the driving range. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, to hit golf balls. And now they've got this thing at the driving range where it'll photograph you and then it'll tell you how far you're hitting the ball.
Oh, wow.
And then it's got a thing where you go join the app and then we'll download it for you. Everything you do now...
Yeah, it's an app.
It's an app. I was wondering whether that would apply to brothels.
Oh, brothels.
Imagine if you went to a brothel and they went, have you got the app?
Daily Planet app. You got the app? You can rate the ladies?
Yeah, you can rate the here's all the things you can do there, and it can give you your dates.
You have your favourites. You know what they need to do? They need to disguise it as a different app that no one's interested in.
So you make it into an archery app.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, look how many times I hit the target.
No. It's got to be something that people think you would do, like your daily kilometre driving, like a car app, like petrol and gee, we're smart, because your partner's not going to open up that app, is she? If she sees Glenn's golf facts.
Yeah, she's not going to. Yeah, she's not,
golf stats. Should be golf stats for you.
And in real terms, that would be
brothels.
Don't worry. I'm not. I haven't been. I've never been to one, and I'm not thinking about it. But I'm just thinking that apps are getting into everything we do.
There probably is one.
There's probably an app. Is there an app? Is there something in the world there's not an app for? Like every sport there is. For every activity there is.
You could make money from this app. You should launch it. Hi, I'm Glenn Robbins. You know me from Kath and Kim.
I can make money.
I have got this new app, guys, called Golf Stats. It's actually a brothel app. Anyway. Download it. You could have ads from Viagra. You get heaps of ads. Sex shops. Yeah. A lot of business for you.
A lot of business. I'm liking what I'm hearing. Anyway, if you think it's a good idea, give us a call.
Give us a call. Look, if Kitty can have that idea as well.
Yeah.
We've got... I don't think she wants that one.
Yeah.
She's still thinking about cat people. Okay, well, let's get our topics. We get topics, and we've got to see how they're related. Let's hopefully Sam will pick this conversation out of the gutter.
Yeah, I apologise.
Okay, what are the topics, Sam?
Sailors' earrings and coffins.
Oh, three-way.
Whoops.
Well, hang on. She's sort of on the brothel.
Well, she has given a little nudge in that direction, hasn't she?
We had a comic... Wayne Deacon, I'll just say his name. He's a comic, funny guy. He used to ring it on Nova. He's Hughes' mate. And he rang in one day and said, this is early morning radio. So I apologise if it's a bit grubby because it is grubby. And he said, I just want to tell you guys I had a threesome last night, first time.
What?
And then Kate Langbrook said, okay, great information. He's like, oh, this is great. So you talk us through it. How did it happen? And then as Kate Langbrook said, first question, were any of the women involved, sex workers? And he went, yes.
So that doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
No.
Does it count? That's on your app. That's on your app.
Yeah, no, because it would count the number of times you did something a little bit off target. Yeah.
That'll be on your app.
But that's a very good question.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, because it's
if you're paying someone... That's like paying someone to, I don't know, play golf for you and you win the golf thing. And you're like, well, you paid someone for that. You know what I mean? That's a bad analogy.
Look, again, I've never had one, but I would imagine it's hard enough finding someone to want to have sex with, let alone on the same night. Two people. You go, what is going on here?
I think you have to be Mick Jagger or someone or go to swingers clubs.
But that doesn't count either. Does it? Because
being Mick Jagger?
No, it doesn't count because obviously if you're a rock star, a threesome doesn't, does it?
So
I heard stories about Mick Jagger, but I can't really tell you from someone.
I heard so. Yeah, I know. We've told that story before. Someone slept with him in Australia, and he just lay there and said, "I'm Mick Jagger. You do all the work."
Oh no, that's not
true.
I mean, really?
Okay, so let's talk about sailors. Talk about sailors.
Yeah, talk about sailors.
Well, what can we say about sailors? When I was in year 10, applied to be a sailor. I saw an ad in the paper to be a deck boy or cabin boy or something. And I went to an interview. Yeah, I remember I got on the train. I went to a shipping company near Flinders Street in Melbourne, and I went for a job as a cabin boy when I was 15.
That sounds like a front for something to me.
No. This was a long time ago.
Yeah, this would be some sort of weird thing where you're going to join some.
I didn't have told mum or dad.
But do you think it was it wasn't an ocean liner?
Yeah, it was a freight ship. A freight company.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so it wasn't the Navy.
Wow, imagine if you had got that gig.
Well, the guy said to me, "Have you had any experience in boats?" I'm like, "Nah." He goes, "Because people often that take these jobs are from a shipping family, like your dad's in it, you know."
Oh, yeah.
And I said my dad was in the Air Force. He goes, "That's planes."
Minor difference. What was your intent, do you think?
I just, Did
you want to go away to sea for a long time?
Yeah, I just read like Tintin books and adventure books.
Wow, you're a real adventurer.
And thought that'd be awesome. But the reality is it'd be awful when you're 15. Awful.
Well, who do we know? That Ted Emery he was from the Navy.
Darren Casey.
I mean, I went to his apartment in the city one day. He lived in a room that was so small, and I went, "How can you?" And then I went, "He's in the Navy. That's what gives him comfort, living in a small room."
Chris Franklin, the bloke, the comedian, he was in the Navy.
Right.
It's quite. My nephew Nelson's in the Navy, but he's done an apprenticeship as an electrician. He loved it. He really liked the Navy. Yeah, I think it's a lot better now than what it was when we would have joined the Navy.
Well, you learn a trade, and
you
defend
hang out with your mates. Basically, he said it's just hanging out with guys your age.
Yeah, and then I look beyond that. I don't really have any desire. I've been on a yacht.
Of course you have.
Well, the only I don't really want to go out on. Remember
big ships? We went on some freight ships. I was working on the Jamone show, I think it was, and we wanted to film on ships, and they sent me and someone else down to the docks, and we went on some of these freight ships to have a look and try and get some ideas and for different locations or something.
I did a tour of the Queen Mary.
Oh.
You know what it smelled like? A nursing home.
Yeah. The freight ships were like...
You go, they don't smell right. There's something about them, and of course you comedians can go on...
Cruise ships.
Your cruise ships.
I've never been on
one. And
then
they park the boat out to sea, you do some comedy and you bring it back in again.
Famously, the one time I was on Have You Been Paying Attention, one of the questions was, they played a clip of a guy coming off a cruise ship and he goes, "That cruise was terrible. It was the worst I've ever been on." And Tom said, "Why was it the worst cruise?" And Ed Cavalier goes, "Because Dave O'Neill was the entertainment." And then I pressed the buzzer, and as aforementioned Kitty Flanagan said to me, "You got really angry." I turned around and said, "I've never been on a cruise."
Well,
maybe I reacted badly. You know what I should have said? I should have just gone with it and said, and I ate all the buffet too.
Anytime anyone has a crack, go with it.
Oh, really?
That's always the rule of thumb. Never defend. Never say, "I did not do that." You know, if I have a crack at you about something, you just go with it.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. So, what have
sailors.
I been on? What sailors?
What shall we do with the drunken sailor?
What are those little squeeze box things?
I think they're called a squeeze box.
Yeah.
Early in the morning.
I can do the dance. Watch.
Oh, you can do a sailor dance?
Yeah, watch. Yeah, watch this.
Okay. Hang on, I should film this. Hang on. See
what I'm doing?
Yes. Oh, that's going to go viral.
Really shit out.
Mate, that's going to go viral.
But I put my feet together and I dance.
Yeah, you're right. That's a sailor jig.
I did a gig up at Hayman Island on a submarine.
Yeah,
I
the
told you about
submarine
that.
gig, yep.
And for payment, I received a 3-day cruise on a yacht.
Ooh.
And I remember it was being quite weird because we had staff to do everything.
Yeah.
And what else happened on there?
Was the crew Australian? Because when I went on these freight ships, all the crews were like Filipinos and Thais and stuff.
Yeah,
I think they make up the majority of crews these days.
Yeah, I remember Romy having a man that just took her fishing. Just a man to take her fishing. And
wow.
We had a chef and we had everything, but something else happened. What else I can't remember what else happened.
You saw fish.
Yeah.
You were boarded by pirates.
And the thing was, you're sitting there, you're going, there are people just staring at us. You can't get away.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been on a cruise? You've never been on a cruise?
No.
I went on a cruise into a surfing cruise on the Maldives. That was good.
That would be great.
That's not really being a sailor, though, is it?
No, not a sailor at all.
Yeah.
Who are the famous sailors? Captain Pugwash. Remember him? Captain Pugwash?
That was a cartoon?
Yeah, it was a cartoon. Oh, the famous Popeye. He was a sailor.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye the Sailor Man. You know what? We'd have people probably listening on boats to us. And hello to all the sailors. I reckon it'd be a great life. I don't know why it appeals to me. I think it'd be a good life for a while.
Be adventurous and coming into different ports and having different friends in different ports and going, and telling stories.
But a lot of the time, it'd be like stuck in a caravan at Rosebud when it's raining. I reckon you'd be down in the cabin when it's raining, and
there'd be a lot of cloudy days where there's not much happening. Yeah, and then if a storm hits,
oof. I'm scared of the ocean, so
I've got to be honest. I would like to go to the Antarctic.
Yeah, so would I. Let's do a podcast there. Come on, put it out there.
We have fans.
Limo was telling me.
Yeah.
He was sitting there. He went to a function where Josh Frydenberg, the then treasurer, was. And Josh Frydenberg was the environment minister.
Yep.
And he said, I've got to go to Antarctica. As the environment minister has to go to Antarctica once a year. They fly down on Air Force One or whatever it's called. And Limo goes, I would love to go and do a story for the project. And Josh goes, you're on. 2 months later, he's in Antarctica.
Oh, see, that's good. And he flew down.
Yeah. Didn't have to get the boat.
See, I don't want to get the boat because of seasickness.
Yeah. My electrician, Ian, went on that boat. Said it was great.
Yeah.
Said it was absolutely astounding. Well, I think we've talked about sailors enough.
Have we really? But what about the stripy? What about the stripy tops they wear?
Oh, yes.
What about the anchor that they have tattooed on their arm? Don't they have an anchor?
They do.
What about the fact that sailors used to get keel hauled?
Oh, that's awful.
I say now we're talking about pirates.
That's pirates.
Pirates
are
pirates. So you think this sailors is more your modern day sailor?
I would say sailors, but maybe ye olde sailors.
What does hello sailor mean?
Hello sailor.
What's it mean?
I think it's when those sailors in port, they were kind of seen as attractive and exotic, weren't they?
Yeah, I suppose.
Hello
so.
Sailor.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything else.
Okay, well, let's talk about earrings, maybe. Earrings. You ever had an earring?
No, have I?
I can imagine you in the 80s with one, and you.
Would it ever been a time when I would have considered to have an earring? No.
No.
You?
No.
We're not that type, though, are we?
No, I remember in the 80s, if you had it in the left ear, you were gay, I think it was. Because I remember getting a tram.
That's a big statement.
Yeah, this was a thing, though. Right ear, not gay, left ear. I think it was just something that went around the school.
I do remember that, but it was but it was a general way of saying, here's what I like to do. I
think so. Well, I remember getting a tram with my mates in high school, and the tram conductor, when we had conductors, was very flamboyant, and everyone was like, he's got an earring, he's left ear, he's gay, he's definitely gay. And so I think that was a thing, but I mean,
that would be a sleeper. Is that what they were
called? Yes.
And that would be
just like a little stud, wasn't it?
Or no, but there's a stud is different, isn't it?
Oh, it is different.
Isn't there? There's like a.
Didn't tough guys have sleepers? Didn't they?
I think to me an earring on a guy was kind of a bit hippie, a little.
Oh
bit,
yeah, well hippies had them.
A bit alternative, a little bit.
It was, you're right.
Yeah, it wasn't so much of a tough guy would have it, but a tough guy could have it.
Yeah, like the Sharpies and that didn't have earrings, did they? The skinheads.
I don't think so.
No, you're right. It was a bit more alternative, kind of.
What do you? And so if you,
I mean, what man can you think of that has earrings? I'm trying to think
one
of
my
musicians.
brothers has one, and I think he has one or two of them done, and he kind of had it done. Why did he have it done? When he turned a certain age, he went, "Oh, I don't care. I'm just going to
get an earring."
Get an earring. Was it a statement of rebel?
Yeah.
With young girls, wasn't there a period too when they went from not having it to having it to?
Yeah.
Was it a statement of maturity?
Yes.
Was it?
My daughter got her ears pierced at a certain age, 18 or 17.
And she would have had sleepers put in?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Right.
When you think about it, earrings are weird, aren't they? It's just like a weird thing to have stuff hanging out of your ear.
Well, it is really, but then again, you look to the Africans who that's where it
came from.
Where they or
surely Kath, your wife and Kath and Kim, she had big earrings, didn't she? Occasionally,
the big earring.
She had the big earrings, the big dangly like Christmas trees or
what was it? The gum nut.
The gum nut babies
or the parrots or the
yes, that's right.
Yeah,
so it was a real thing for a while there.
As a man. Do you find them? Are you ambivalent? Do you find them attractive? Do you find them unattractive? Do you find a naked ear unattractive? Are you? I imagine you are. Does your partner have?
Kieran, yeah, she's got earrings. Yes, I think.
See, you're a man. God. You don't know. That's terrible.
I think I avoided girls with the big wacky earrings in the 80s. I think I avoided.
So you reckon that was a signal?
Bit of a red flag if they got two big wacky earrings. Yeah, I don't know.
That's the great thing is that you can with and a man, I guess.
I like a hoop. I just like it like a hoop.
But you can go from not dressed up, go bang, put something in. Oh, I'm dressed up now. I've got
the earrings
like
in.
a mini chandelier hanging off both sides of my head.
What about the nose? I don't like nose rings.
I'm old fashioned. I do find them painful looking,
and I think of snot, and I think
because my auntie Pat.
She had a nose ring.
She had an earring and was combing her hair vigorously one day.
Oh, no, and it ripped out.
Yes. Oh. So ever since then, I've always gone, imagine if... Because when I see a nose... there's a nose stud.
Yeah, there's a stud, yeah.
Things come out my nose naturally. What happens if you sneeze? Does the stud fly out?
I'm thinking of stuff getting built up behind it.
Listen to us. Aren't we just so out of touch?
And what about a piercing down below? What about your old Prince Albert? Imagine that. Having one of them going off at the airport.
Where does the Prince Albert go off? Go in?
It's in the penis, isn't it?
Does it go through the penis?
I think it does, through the skin.
Does it go through the
No, through the skin, I think it is.
Yeah, but does it go through the top part or the middle part or the is it like a... Does it go through...
It's sort of near the top, isn't it? Near the pointy end. I don't know.
I'm not even going to look it up because all I know is you're going down there and they say this is going to hurt a little bit.
What about a nipple ring? Would you get one of those?
Oh, see, surely.
Oh, that'd hurt.
Surely that must catch on things.
Oh, yeah.
But does it... What about one through the tongue?
Oh. And the belly button.
Does it signal to you that maybe I am sexually explorative?
Oh, if you've got like a tongue...
Yeah. Does it say to you, I'm maybe a little bit rock and roll in that department?
Maybe.
I don't know. What are you trying to say by putting...
A bit of metal in your tongue.
Bit of metal in your tongue.
Whoa.
Is that meant to enhance
pleasure?
Is it?
No, I don't know what it does.
Surely, you know what it is? It's just not like everybody else.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm a bit different.
I'm a bit different.
different.
And I would imagine...
Crack your teeth, though.
If you didn't have one and then you did have one, you'd feel a bit special.
Yeah.
Would you have you? I don't have a tattoo. Do you,
no.
Would you ever? I think if you got a tattoo, there'd be a period where you go, I'm feeling pretty good about my left arm. Don't you reckon?
Yeah.
But then it would. Now you've got kids. What's your advice been on terms of any of that?
I think the best advice is I think it was on Family Guy with the guy. The kid wanted a tattoo, and he goes, remember you used to love Beanie Babies when you were 4? And you would have got a tattoo of the Beanie Baby and put it on your arm, because that's what a tattoo is. So you get a tattoo of something you really like at the time, but in 10 years' time you go, why did I get a tattoo of
Do you want to
Johnny Depp's face or whatever?
Got to wear that same shirt for the rest of your life.
And like for example, Tommy Little's got the comedian's got like an Indian saying with an Indian... Like a North American...
And you might not believe it anymore.
Well, it's a saying, but then he found out that Ruby Rose, the actress, has got exactly the same thing. You don't want the same thing as someone else, do you? You want something original.
Well, I suppose not, no. But if
a tattoo is just given that as a suggestion, you can have such as life, like the Ned Kelly saying on your stomach, like Ben Cousins has, or you can have this one that Ruby Rose has got.
Sometimes people on the inside of their arm, they have a sentence, which is...
Yeah, I know.
Such as life.
But that's, if it helps you, if you like it, go for it.
But So the idea about a earring, though, is that it can make statements. It can be fashion. It can be jewelry. It can be anything you want it to be, and you can do with your body as you will. Right. So therefore, is it a good thing? It probably is. It makes people
you feel happy.
If it makes you feel good.
Go for it.
I mean, I feel for people who have done it excessively.
Oh, yeah, I know those guys with about 4 or 5.
Well, yeah.
And then what about the ones with the holes in the ear?
I guess if you got one and you got a thrill, you get 2, you feel even more thrilled, you know. Where are the places are like...
Oh, the eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
The nose.
The tongue.
The
ears.
The ear. Oh, yes.
We've got to think of a new area. What about the elbow? Come on, the elbow.
The elbow skin doesn't hurt.
Very sensitive, though.
Elbow skin's not sensitive at all.
But if you bang the elbow, it's awful.
Who would have been the first? I would say it'd have to be the Africans.
The Africans with the earrings. And I reckon the Europeans saw that and took it back.
Yeah. I mean,
I reckon.
Have you got one? Will you get one?
Earring.
What are they? There's studs,
go to the chemist.
There's hoops. The ones that make me genuinely feel uncomfortable are the ones where they've got an earring and then they've blown it out and it's a big hoop.
Yeah, I know that hoop. Yeah.
And I go, wow. And have you seen the African ones where the hoops are so big that it hangs right down?
Yeah.
Surely that's a status symbol. The bigger your hole, the bigger you are.
Maybe.
Something. But I do feel uncomfortable when then I have this terrible thing where I look at the hoop and I stop listening. I go,
What about the guy in that Sting used to hang out with the sort of plate in his mouth?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Painful. He always hang around. Sting was always
now,
with
that
him.
hasn't really caught on in Australia, has it? Like the plate in it. It's a big lip thing, isn't it?
Sting's always hanging out.
Well, you know.
Gotta love Sting. Okay, well, should we talk about, it's a 3-way, so we're going to have time to talk about coffins.
Coffins.
All right, here we go. Oh, God, we had to have that horrible conversation when Dad passed away. He died. What coffin do you want for him? And we're like, me and my brother on the phone to the funeral director. It was during COVID, and I'm like, well, just something basic. Because I said, because we're never going to see it. He goes, no, we're taking his body straight from the hospital to the cremation place.
Yeah.
I said, well, just a very basic one. He goes, all right. Well, we've got cardboard ones. And we're like, oh, come on, Kev can't go in a cardboard box. He's not a bit of rubbish. So we got a basic wooden one. I think a pine.
Meaning there was no decoration?
No.
Yeah. And because he was going to be...
No one was going to see it.
Yeah.
Except for the guy in the...
I think you can go small, medium, large, really. You can go meaning that you can...
Well, there's all padded ones you see in the movies, don't you?
Yeah.
When they have an open casket.
Then you have I reckon most people would go for standard issue, and then some people would go for very ornate. And I think with Mum and Dad, we both went, for want of better terms, middle of the road.
Yeah, middle of the road.
And, because, we don't need to make a statement.
No.
But you would like them to be in one that they would feel happy in, and that we're all going to be in one day.
Yeah. Would you get cremated or buried?
I would cremated. I've never been to a burial. I've never been to a cemetery where the coffin has gone in the ground and they have thrown dirt on. Have you?
No. Des Dowling, friend of the show, went to his dad's one during COVID in a cemetery.
Yeah.
And the priest, who was really old, said, this is how we used to do it. We used to do it all at the graveyard, at the graveside.
I don't think
he said it's really good.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. So, in other words, the box goes down, away you go.
You throw dirt on it.
You throw dirt and you all get...
It's closure, isn't it?
Well, it's very in touch with the earth, which is what we return to,
Because what happens
ashes
with
to ashes, dust to dust.
Your parents and stuff, you get the ashes, and then you've got to work out where are we going to put them. Like, what are we going to do with Dad's ashes? Do you hang on to them? Do you spread them somewhere that he liked? Or
we've spread Mum and Dad's. It's good.
Yeah, we did Dad's.
Yeah.
Still got Mum's to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you didn't do them the same day?
No, they died years apart. So.
Oh yeah, because we had Dad's. He went, and then we hung on to Dad's until Mum went.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should have done that.
Yeah, we put it into a pot and made tea out of it, and gave everyone a little bit of. No, we didn't. No, we spread them on a plant
down the beach or somewhere.
Down the beach. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we did Dad's at the back of the church where Mum and Dad were married. They got a little garden there where you can do it, and
it's good.
I gave the priest some cash, and but he kept saying Kevin's the name of my dad. and Trevor's the name of my oldest brother, and we were all there, and Trevor had been talking to the priest, and the priest kept going, "We are burying Trevor today," and we're all, "That's Kevin." Okay, sorry, yeah, Trevor's the oldest child. "We're burying Kevin today. He lived a good life." I remember Trevor. No, it's not Trevor. It's Kevin.
You've got one job.
That was pretty funny though.
One job.
We were pissing ourselves.
Oh, really?
Dad would have loved it. Anyway, there we go.
My mum's thing, it was went straight to the. We didn't do went straight to the place where the.
Let I muck around.
Yep, and
Granddad got burnt badly the other day. How bad? Then let I muck around the crematorium. That's a great joke.
But they brought some flowers in. I thought that's nice, and then they walked in and went, "Oh, sorry, wrong flowers."
You're wrong flowers.
I went to a coffin making shop in Hong Kong.
Wow. Oh, this is on your travel show that never got up.
Yeah, and
still could.
Even
though Hong Kong's actually changed, it's part of China now.
Yeah, and I did a thing that you're not meant to do, which is I leant on the coffin because it was.
I didn't know that.
And I tapped it on the side. I went, "How much for this little baby?" And I tapped the coffin on the side, and that's a height of inappropriate behaviour to tap the coffin.
No wonder the show didn't get up.
Yeah, it pointed at the coffin, and you don't touch it.
Yeah, Glenn, you're a bad man.
So they have there's the.
Can I just ask a question? Might be inappropriate. Were the coffins smaller in Hong Kong because they're smaller people than us? They must have some big ones in America. They must have the double whammy. Yeah, some fat people in America.
I didn't want to say it, but I would imagine...
Were the coffins little in Hong Kong?
I didn't notice that.
Okay.
I think they were kind of standard issue coffins.
Right.
Yeah, no, you're just asking. Fair enough. But you do ask an interesting question. A big person would need a big coffin.
Yeah.
Which means you've got single, double. I'm doing it in bed terms.
Mm.
I think most people would probably go for a single. Then you got queen size. No, you got double. Then it would go to queen size. Then you'd go to king size. I imagine there's a few people out there.
Oh, there's XXL too. Yeah.
That would have to have quite a broad one, and yet that would come up in the.
If, for example, I died, and you were named as one of my pallbearers, would that worry you because I'm over 100 kilos? Would you go, "Fuck, who else is carrying it?"
Because my back's not great.
Yeah, your back's not great.
Because
would you bow out of it and say, "Well, the brothers can carry it, but they need a fourth person"?
It makes me nervous when I see the coffin being carried.
Yeah, I know, same here.
Because you just go, you're one trip away from that, and then the body flopping out onto the...
Like a bad movie.
So you worry, you're in mourning, and you're worried that they might trip over.
Who did the greatest joke on you? I think it was Mick Malloy said that we're going to carry your coffin out but do the cow walk.
See, that would be good. That would be good. I remember with Dad's funeral, they put it on a little wheelie thing.
Oh, yes, that's good.
And then all of you get to hang on to it.
That wheelie thing looks quite...
vulnerable too.
Yes.
Feels like it's only one click away from the whole thing falling down.
I know.
Yeah, or tipping up one end.
Because they wheel it straight to the hearse and in the back.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a funeral of an asshole?
Oh, my brother was telling me they had a funeral the other day of one of the someone's dad, and everyone got up and spoke about what a great guy he was, and he was a well-known asshole. And you know what the giveaway was? Some guy got up and said, "Oh, he was the greatest guy. I only knew him for 6 months," and it's like he's the guy making the speech. Yeah. Someone who's known him for 6 months.
Yeah, it's funny because I remember going to one, and the coffin went out the front, and then the coffin and everyone didn't stand around it.
Oh, yeah, see ya.
And I remember when Bert's coffin came out.
Oh, was he an asshole?
No,
he was always nice to me.
I shouldn't say.
He's a lovely man.
Bert Newton was one of the most.
In all my years, I've never met I'll try to do my impression. In all my years, I've never met a more dedicated and professional man as Glenn Robbins. Yeah. What thinking music should we have? Let's have a think. Why don't we do a make-believe? Because we haven't done one for a while. No, anyway.
Can we do... Well, I don't want to do anything about earrings or coffins, unless you've got one about a coffin. Maybe we could do one inside a coffin.
Oh, they're the worst. What's that movie?
There's a movie where someone gets buried alive and they're in a coffin.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, I think it is. It's terrible.
And they're buried underground.
Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah, I know.
Hate it.
I can't watch it. It's the
awful.
claustrophobia is just horrible. Can we do something on board a ship?
Yeah. Sailors, pirates. We can do a pirate.
Can we do something being keel hauled, or maybe a sword fight, or maybe it could be that.
Why do pirates have like one leg, and they got the one leg, they got the hook. You got the eye patch. Why? Let's try and do a skit explaining that.
Okay, well, I'll be the. Can I be a new boy?
I'll be the pirate. You can be like the cabin boy that I applied for on my job.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You're a cabin boy.
That's cool.
You're a cabin boy.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm on the deck. I'm the lead captain pirate,
and you're just sitting there.
Aha! I'm standing on the deck,
and I'm a little boy that comes.
Yeah, you're my new cabin boy.
I'm a new cabin boy. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Aha! We are sailing on the great ocean, the Atlantic Ocean here. Yes, so great to be up here in the salty air. I am Captain Ahoy. They call me Captain Ahoy. Young man, who are you?
Hello, sir. I'm your new cabin boy.
You are able seaman. Is that correct?
I am, and I am very excited. I was thinking about becoming a comedian, but I decided to head out to sea.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
Welcome aboard to the HMS.
I've got my
Death Trap.
My stripy top on.
Yes,
I've got
you
my
look
funny
great.
hat, and I can
Young sailor.
I can do the little jig,
Little
the
jiggy.
Irish jig there.
Right.
And I know about pulling rope. I know about tying things up.
That's
I
right.
know about getting whipped.
Aha!
I think I've got it all worked out. But I've got
Land ahoy.
I've got a couple of questions.
Yeah, you're boring me already, young man.
I've got
Put your questions through my superintendent.
Oh, really? But I want to learn about
All right,
something.
go on, hit me with some questions. All right,
I want to learn about, because I often see people, and you're perfect.
I'm Captain Ahoy. I've been on the seas for 50 years.
Perfect example of
50 years.
what I have seen a lot of. I have seen,
Yes.
and you have, a lot of sailors only have one leg.
I have a wooden leg.
You have it. Can you tell me, how did you get the wooden leg?
I got it because I wanted better parking at Chadstone Shopping Centre. No, young man, I was on the boat. Let me take you back, Pacific Ocean.
Oh, I'm seeing
Long
it.
time ago.
Oh,
terrible,
yes.
terrible storm.
Yes.
I was trying to keep the sails up. Then we took on a lot of water. A huge wave came up. A shark chopped on the deck, bit my leg off. That's how I got the wooden leg.
And they put a wooden leg in there in replacement, and now you walk around.
Aha!
Yeah. And then I also have to ask you, what happened to your hands?
With my hook.
You have a hook
I'm
for
not
a
Captain
hand.
Hook, I'm Captain Ahoy with the hook. I have my wooden leg, I have my hook on my arm. Again, another day, a tumultuous day. We were fighting the Portuguese in the Indian Ocean.
Wow.
They set off a rocket, a cannon that came onto the deck, bang, hit my hand, took it clean off, young man.
Wow.
I had to have a hook put in.
So I'm just jotting this down. You've got the false leg.
Yeah.
You got the hook for a hand.
Aha! Ahoy.
Do you mind if I ask you one more question?
Mm-hmm.
Why the eye patch? Why only one eye?
Well, there's a bit of a story. A bird shattered my eye,
Oh.
and it was the first day I had the hook. Work it out. Come downstairs, I'll show you my cannon. Wow.
Oh, so I get it.
The bird shat in his eye and he used the hook to clean it out.
And he wasn't
Lost
used
the
to his
eye,
hook.
he wasn't used to his hook.
You know what? If you had a hook, imagine trying to get your underpants out of your.
It'd be really hard.
Imagine trying to scratch yourself. Imagine trying to,
It'd be good for getting in corners, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a three-way. It's earrings, sailors, and coffins. Oh, that's a hard one. Glenn, what do you got? What's your guess?
I am going to say this, because I do think you associate pirates with earrings. I am going to say that if you've got an earring in, it was you making a slight down payment. If you ever died, that the earring would be taken out and the money from the earring would go towards your coffin.
Oh, wow.
Have I ever thought that? But, I mean, it's a three-way, so it has to be something like that.
I was just going to say sailors, as a tradition, always got buried in their coffins with their earrings. That's what I was going to say. Which is, no, yours is much more complex. Should we get the answer?
Yes.
What is the answer, Sam?
The circular shape of an earring represented eternity and the unbroken voyage a sailor hoped to complete. A gold earring represented a form of portable wealth, insurance that, no matter where in the world a sailor found himself, he carried something of value. This gold served a somber purpose as well. If a sailor drowned and his body washed ashore in a foreign land, the earring could pay for a proper Christian burial.
So I was right.
You were right, Glenn.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Wow, I didn't even look that up. I just tried to put 3 and 3 together. I would be
incredible.
I should be like Columbo. I put things together quite well.
I tell you what, though, if you really wanted to keep your gold safe, you'd get one of those piercings downstairs, wouldn't you? You get the Prince Albert gold one.
Well, if you got a pirate, you would put him through a metal detector, surely.
Yeah.
And also true, what is the thing you have, the medical thing, if you have metal in you, it'll rip it out.
Oh, right.
MRI?
Yeah.
Like big maggots go, whoa, whoa. And if you had round one, if you were through embarrassment, went, have you got anything downstairs? No, I don't. I am completely natural downstairs. Yeah. And you had a Prince Albert. Imagine your cock, it would be...
Woo, 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 woo. Ping, ping. Metal comes out.
That would be a bad day.
Bad day at the office.
Yeah.
I've got a coffin joke. Okay, I remember this one was told me by my granddad, right? So granddad was a big wharf.
Is granddad still around?
Are
you making that up, the granddad part?
No, he told me this. Oh, okay. Herbert, my granddad, he was a big wharfier, big union man, right?
Right.
And so he said, when I die, all right, I want these 4 blokes to carry the coffin. And he lists them all and he takes them to his boss. And his boss said, well, that's interesting, Herbert. They're all non-union members. He goes, yeah, well, I've carried them for the last 40 years. They can fucking carry me for once. Go, Herbert.
Good on you, granddad.
Yeah, I think it's an old joke, but, you know, he made it his own.
That's a good thing to say. It was on topic. And,
exactly. They carried me.
What was his name?
Herbert.
Good on you, Herbert.
Oh, he's dodgy ass. Don't worry about Herbert. Wharfy. Anyway, bye-bye.